You can help save America right now by doing this one simple thing. Go to Google and do a search for how to start a third political party in the US. That's it. You're done. You did your part in helping save America today, just like that. You can go back to your busy life now. Hi, I'm Jay Verkamp. Please give me a second to explain this idea more fully. We know that Google is a huge part of the corporate American political system. And when there is a surge in Google searches for any given topic, our leaders take notice. Why? Because it usually indicates that there is an organic groundswell of interest in the given Google search. By doing a search for how to start a third political party in the US, you're registering your dissatisfaction with the traditional American two-party system, which seems to be marching in lockstep towards leading us into a wider war in the Middle East and what could be an impending economic calamity to follow. The US is at the edge of a precipice. The illegal war started on February 28, 2026, is being supported by key Republicans, key Democrats, and the media, and it will not end if the public sits back and does nothing. Democrats and Republicans in Congress, in the White House, and undoubtedly throughout the judicial branch, with media complicity, have sat back and watched the genocide in Gaza, the aggression against Lebanon, and now enacting the war on Iran. We have seen the bombing of schoolgirls, universities, and all types of civilian infrastructure. The Secretary of State admitted we had to bomb Iran because we had to follow Israel's lead, which is clearly not prioritizing American interests over the agendas of foreign governments. We have watched the President of the United States threaten to wipe out an entire civilization, and we barely heard a whisper from the mainstream media in condemnation of these facts. We are clearly at war, and yet nobody has demanded that the congressional authority to declare war under the Constitution be enacted. The economy of the entire world is in danger of slipping into a depression as the energy infrastructure of the Gulf region becomes restricted and destroyed, so that what seems like painful inflation now will be looked back at as the good old days if Americans don't do anything to resist this controlled demolition right now. We have to register our dissatisfaction with the direction of the American government by going to Google and searching how to create a third political party in the US. In the past year alone, we have bombed the Iranians twice during ongoing negotiations. We are seen as disgraceful liars throughout the world, not cunning negotiators as the administration would like for us to believe. Our American reputation and honor that we have built for over 250 years is disintegrating on a daily basis. We need to put an end to this war right now. To be clear, I am not a Democrat or a Republican. I am not liberal or conservative. I consider myself apolitical. I would prefer to be completely non-political if our politicians would just be satisfied with getting away with their petty scandals, their insider trading, and illegally enriching themselves through their political positions. But when they start raining bombs down on children in unprovoked wars of aggression, we have to stand up and say enough is enough. You don't need to share this post. You can create your own post in your own words. But please encourage your friends and family to go to Google and search how to create a third political party in the US. We don't need to worry about the name of the third party or the platform of the third party for now. If we don't put an end to this madness, there won't be anything left for Democrats and Republicans to argue about, because a wider war involving more countries and the inevitable far-reaching economic meltdown will leave everyone in a state of fending for themselves. Nobody, except for the Epstein class, want to see that happen. We need to register our dissatisfaction and register our intent to come together across traditional party lines and across the increasingly meaningless political ideologies of right versus left. We need to put an end to the disaster that was started on February 28, 2026.
In other news, the White House is being pressured to change course on its war against Iran due to a huge surge of online searches for how to create a third political party in the U.S.